What's up, boys? Long day, just getting to it. My brain's a little fried. I tried reading the chat. There was like 200 messages. The only thing I got out of that is we're not doing anything this year, and it's just going to be voted on for next year. I don't know. The whole thing is crazy. Yeah, I think it all stems from me and Vic's trade like 3 years ago when we did Henry for Devontae. But regardless, that's the situation as it is right now. I don't think anything's moving. I don't think anything's happening. It just doesn't seem like there's wiggle room. I could be debunked when this drops, and I don't know, Kurt's trades for Aaron Jones. I don't know. But let's get into the recap. Enough of the dilly dally. Yeah, for the fourth time in a row, I think it was fourth, third, fourth. I don't know. I think it's fourth time in a row. I am in the semis. We knew this because I had a bye, but I'm here again. Hopefully this is my year. I can get over the hump and get to the finals. I don't know. This is a little ridiculous at this point. Also, my team is usually never this good heading into this week. No jinxes or anything, but usually my team is dead by this point. Someone's dealing with an injury and questionable. Right now, everything looks pretty solid. I hope everything works out well, but let's recap last week. So, I think the biggest matchup of the week was Vic and Mash because two former champions. I don't know, Thursday night looked rough. Kyron, Cup. Like it didn't look right. But let me tell you, Devontae pulled through. Like he had two targets in the first half for no catches, and then explodes for what was it? 198 yards, 9 catches, 2 touchdowns, and a 2-point conversion. Like sometimes fantasy kind of just works out like that. Mash didn't have the best week possible. I mean, he only dropped 130, but Mahomes dying, Burrow dying. It was tough. And then, I mean, the funniest screenshot of all time is the wide receiver 3 position where Cooper Kupp and Mooney both had 0. I think that's pretty funny. So I guess that part evened out, but Devontae wins that battle. Honestly, hilarious that Vic really had the day. Like if he puts in Goff instead of Love, I think he breaks the record for the most points ever scored in the league. Question mark. I don't know, Jack. You can fact check me on that. I'm not 100% sure. Also, Coker in the flex. I mean, both of those in the flex would certainly get the record, but Goff over Love could have been a move. You could have done that. The Bills have a pretty wide open offense, probably wide open defense. So that's that. Looking ahead for Mash. Still talent on the roster. Mahomes certainly a down year. Burrow had one of the best years of his career. Brees is great. Jacobs is great. I mean, there's talent still there. Could he have made a run? Yes, but he definitely needs to hit the drawing board again. There's just like some question marks on the roster. What's Amari Cooper going to be like? Jacoby Myers, Tillman, Rashad White, is he still a guy? Jamal Williams, Javonte Williams sounds like he's dead. Behind Kirk Cousins, there's nobody. So, I mean, definitely Mash needs a little retool, but he should be in the thick of it come playoff time next year. That's what I think. Going ahead for Vic. I'll get into that when we do our matchup, when we do the matchup preview. And then the other big matchup of the week, the only other playoff matchup was Ovi and Max. I thought the defense was going to hold out. I'm not going to lie. I thought Max had enough defense to hold him off, but I was the only person that voted for Ovi. I'm just saying that I was the only person that voted in the poll for him. I believed in him. I said Jay Jets was going to do his thing. He did, in fact, do his thing. I mean, he dropped the second touchdown, which would have made him have 30, but regardless, he did his thing. Not that Bijan had a terrible game. He still rushed for 125 yards. He just didn't score a touchdown / get receptions. He only caught one pass for 10 yards. Touchdown, this thing gets flipped on its head. legitimately. Like if he scores one touchdown, I didn't watch the game or anything. I don't know if he had potential to score, didn't score, maybe dropped a long pass. I don't know. Um, but just Saquon putting up 10 points in the playoffs is tough. The whole year, is he running back one? Yeah, running back one puts up 10 points in the final in the playoffs. Tough. Also, Bo Nix and Herbert both having 13 points. It's tough. But again, I do think Max, again, going forward to next year, I think he is still in a good position. Bo Nix in year two. You know, he has a crazy running back trio with HN, Barkley, and Bijan. You know, Garrett Wilson, Nico Collins, Zay Flowers, all studs. Russell Wilson has potential still to, I don't know, throw moon balls till he's 40. I don't know. Najee's pretty dead. Jaden Reed, I like long term. McMillan, I'm not 100% sure because Godwin either comes back and plays with the Bucks or goes to another team and then gives McMillan a chance. So if I was Max, I would hold on to him for the offseason. Rome, tons of potential there. Yeah, and I mean, Deontay has talent, but they just like buried him on the Ravens. I don't really know why they traded for him. Someone wants to answer that question. Okay. Avi, I'll get into when we do the recap, but again, he just did enough. He didn't have a spectacular week either. Only scored 120, but in this league, you just got to do enough to get by every week. So that's kind of where I'm at there. Not that Goldie and Jack need any daylight, but I mean, it's just fun. It's just like fitting for Goldie's season to just go this way where he doesn't even score 100 points in this week anyway. So he would have, even if he squeaked in, he would have lost. Ted and Ez though, Ted and Ez, if they had squeaked in, they would have definitely played spoiler. They had a great week. Aaron Jones, Gibbs is to the moon now, you know, with Monty's injury. CeeDee Lamb played great. Neighbors was unbelievable. Talent there. Rogers with a 30 piece for no reason, you know. Xavier Worthy played solid. I keep giving. Yeah, that's kind of where that's at. I mean, it would have been nice to see it play spoiler, but can't really do anything about that. Okay, I think this is the part we've all been waiting for. It's almost 8 minutes into the video, and I haven't even talked about this week. Okay, this week, I'll start off with me versus Vic. This is certainly a little nerve-wracking. Again, like I said, I've been in this position before, but I don't think I've been as good in this position before. You know, I've had these guys before, but some of them were hurt, matchups, this, that. I like my chances. The projections are pretty high, as they've been all year, in that like almost 150 range. I just hope I don't drop the ball. Hurts against Washington should be good. Mayfield against Dallas should be good. Henry, Pittsburgh, don't love it, could be good. Joe Mixon against KC, don't love it. Yef against the Chargers, I like. Shakir against New England, I like, but he scored 2 weeks in a row. Who thinks he does it in 3? Jennings against Miami should be good. Outside of Jalen Ramsey, they're devoid of talent. No offense. Brock Bowers, tight end 1. Very happy I didn't trade for Travis Etienne in the summer. I don't think anyone here knows, but me and Jack like had a low-key deal on the table for like the 7th pick. Trade back, draft JJ. Didn't work out because he went to Mike in the end, and thank God that happened because I have tight end 1 on my team. And I'm not talking about Kyle Pitts. And then Chase Brown on the scene. I think the last like 4 weeks or something, he's been within the top like 3 finishes like every week. So top 3 or 4 finishes every week. So Chase Brown definitely carrying right now. That running back trio of Henry, Mixon, and Chase are going to carry me for sure. And tush pushes. So I like my chances this week. The matchups are solid. Let me get into Vic. So Vic, oh wow, we're doing the Jaden Daniels versus Jalen Hurts. Oh, that's gonna be fun at 1 o'clock. I love that. Oh, Jordan Love on Monday night. Oh, do I have any Monday nights? Oh, everyone's playing on Saturday. I have a couple of Saturday games and Thursday games. Okay, so I'm done Sunday night with Baker Mayfield. That's gonna be it. It's pretty crazy to play on Monday night in the playoffs. Ugh. Everything's gonna come down to. I mean, if he starts Goff against Chicago, we could, but Jordan Love on Monday night will be the deciding factor in this matchup, and that scares the life out of me because who knows where we're going to be at by Monday night. Kyron playing the Jets, that's going to go so poorly. He'll probably drop a 30 piece for no reason. You could quote that. James Conner, Carolina Fudge. Damn. Okay, so his running backs will might drop 60 this week. I don't know. Jets in Carolina. Amon-Ra came back to life last week. Maybe he stays the same. Maybe he doesn't. Devontae. I think Devontae's back at this point. Like post-trade. Last 3 weeks have been 17, 26, and 42. With averages of 11.5 targets, or 11.75 because it's 12, 12, and 11. Just feed him the rock, and he'll drop 25. I don't know. Oh, God, he has great matchups really all around the board. Is he really going to start Adam Thielen? Or does he just not have another option? Eckler's dead. Definitely not starting Pollard. Maybe Rodgers, but not against Buffalo. Actually, Buffalo has a porous defense, but New England sucks. Jalen Coker, definitely not going to start him over that. Oh, DK Metcalf. I forgot about DK Metcalf, honestly. Wow, he's been ass. Oy. Okay, I didn't know DK Metcalf was ass this year. Noted. Yeah, I guess I get, wow, really crazy starting Adam. I think I had Adam Thielen on my team earlier this year. If the record holds that before he got hurt. I'm worried about his matchups, to be honest with you. Kyron, Connor, Devontae, Cup. I think Cup revenge game after having 0 points is going to go off. I don't want to be a pessimist or whatever, but I think Vic has a really good shot this week. I think it's really 50-50. I wouldn't put myself above. Like if you made me like a 3-point favorite, you could, or like he's like if he was plus money line, I'd like hammer him honestly. Like if he was plus 110, I'd probably take Vic, but whatever. That's just no confidence in myself. I don't know. Hopefully I'm there for media day. And then we have Lawrence versus Ovi, and pending where he goes running back wise, I don't think we'll fully determine this matchup because Josh Allen's been averaging 40 points in the last 2 weeks. Here's to say he doesn't do it again against New England, who sucks. I don't know. He might just go for another 35. Kyler, great matchup also against Carolina. Cook, great matchup. I really don't know what he'll do at running back. He might just trade with me for Jalen Warren and call it a day. Who knows? Terry McLaurin, AJ. It's like his team stacked. He should win. But in probably the most Lawrence fashion, he might just lose. Who knows? And Ovi is like borderline tanking, borderline not. He's starting Penix this week. He's fully sending it. I feel like he's just given up at this point. He's just going to send the troops out there, out to war. If they pull up another 120, he won't be surprised. If they put up 160, he won't be surprised. His team is all over the map. But I do think it would take like a special performance for Lawrence to lose this week. It would really just have to go south for no reason for Lawrence to lose. I expect Lawrence to be there next week. And then that's really it. I don't have much else to say other than if I was a betting man, I'd probably put my money on Vic just because my history and underperforming on this specific week every year. But I may surprise myself. I've surprised myself all year. I did not think I was going to finish as the first seed. I think, what was that, 6 points behind 6 points behind Kurtz this year. But if I do end up winning and it's me and Kurtz in the finals, the records show it's just not going to end right for Lawrence. I don't know what my record is. I feel like Jack put in the chat before. but it's not good. I like my chances versus Lawrence. Um, I hope Avi makes it, like, just possibly for an easier matchup if I win. But my prediction is, wow, I have no confidence in myself. I'll say I'll win. I'll plant the flag. Confidence is key. I win. Lawrence wins. We meet in the finals, and media day will be fun. Shout out to the slow grind finals. I didn't even think of that. Slow grind finals. Wow, took me 15 minutes to realize that. Okay, slow grind finals. Yeah, that's the prediction. Slow grind finals, and a new Mount Ringsmore will be be announced, be added to the picture at least, or maybe you take Jack out because he's pre-dynasty. I don't know, maybe not. That's that. Um, Anything else I want to say? Maybe just good luck. Good luck to Vic. Good luck to Lawrence. Good luck to Avi. Whatever happens, it's a great year. All that kind of stuff. And yeah, signing off.